I'm Angela Guido, the founder of Career Protocol, and today I'm talking about brilliant MBA resume bullets. The most important thing you want every bullet on your resume to communicate is impact. And if you think about it, there's a really important reason for that. Most people who are going to business school are planning to make a career change. You're going to be moving from one industry and function to a different industry or function or both. And so all the things that you've learned and accomplished in your current position will be significantly less relevant to your next position. What that means is that you need to show future employers, and therefore the admissions committee, that you have transferable skills. You have the ability to do things in one environment and move and do those same things in a new environment. Well, guess what? The most relevant transferable skill you can possibly have is making change happen. It's producing results. It's saving $10 million. It's decreasing the time it takes to do a process by 10,000 man hours. It's generating revenue. It's driving a real result for the client. It's making change happen, producing results, impact. So this is why every bullet in your resume needs to do three different things. First of all, it needs to be in the past tense. Impact is always in the past. If it's still happening, it hasn't yet changed. You haven't yet produced a result. So all of your bullets need to be in the past tense, number one. Number two, they need to focus on what changed in the external world. So ideally, there will be some quantifiable result. Money saved, money made, targets hit, percentages achieved, timelines improved upon, complexity reduced. If there are no numbers, if you don't have a quantifiable result associated with your bullet, that's okay too. You can use more qualitative results, things like awards that you received, acknowledgement from clients or members of your team, processes that were improved as a result of your work. So, for example, if the finance team was able to make quicker decisions on a more real-time basis because of the model you built, that's a clear result. Enabling the finance team to make real-time decisions, that's a result. It's not quantifiable because, of course, the decisions that they made had their own impact that have nothing to do with you and your model. But this is a really good example of how your work made a real change in the external world. So number two is to make sure that each and every bullet has a real measurable impact. And then the third thing that you want to make sure that each of your bullets does is showcase the specific things that you did to produce that result. In other words, it needs to pass the cause and effect test. I need to be able to look at what you did and see the impact that you produced and make a logical connection between those two. So you want to avoid overreaching, taking thinly veiled credit for team results, or underestimating the impact that you had. Here's an example. You were on a team project, and the overall outcome of that whole project is that the company saved $10 million. But your role in that project was minor. Let's say you built a model that predicted how much money could be saved. To start the bullet by saying, saved the company $10 million, is a little bit disingenuous because there was a lot more involved in saving the company $10 million. Instead, what you want to say, start the bullet with the action, whatever it was that you did that played a role in that team's success. And then at the end of the bullet, say, enabling the company to save $10 million. Because that's true. Your work did enable the company to save $10 million, even though that $10 million savings isn't your result exclusively. So you want to pay close attention to how you structure your bullets so that the impact is clear, your role is clear, and the link between them is also crystal clear. If you do all of these things, you will have amazing MBA resume bullets and therefore an amazing MBA resume. It's going to make a huge difference in your admissions to any school because all schools are looking for people who make change happen in the world, who drive results and can be put into any environment and lead. If you want even more guidance on how to write amazing MBA resume bullets, just go Google MBA Resume Protocol or click the link in the description to get a complete guide to amazing MBA resume bullets. This has been MBA Monday. See you next week.